Okay, so this reading, I wanted to ask what's going to happen to society this month of November, specifically with SNAP benefits and how that's going to affect people in America as a whole, because so many people are going to be going hungry and it's been on my heart. And I just want to see what the cards have to say about what will happen as an outcome if the administration goes through with denying so many people food, which I personally don't think is right. There's so many kids that will go hungry and it's just been weighing heavy. So I want to see what the cards have to say if they go ahead and take away the SNAP benefits, what's going to happen. So let's see what the cards have to say. Okay, so card one, Knight of Wands. Okay, so at the present moment, there is, behind the scenes, some swift action taking place. So I feel like, there's a big divide. There's people who definitely want and are willing to let people go hungry. But there's also this collective where there's a passion to keep people fed. And behind the scenes, they're going to come unexpectedly, very fast in defense. So the Knights are defenders. This is someone who's not just someone, but it could be a collective whole. If they do take away the SNAP benefits, I feel like people are going to step up and help others in a way we haven't seen before. So for those of you that are like, oh, how can I help? What can I do? Start donating. Donate to schools to support kids, lunches, pay off some debts. If you have extra, donate to a food pantry. Find ways to get extra out there for these, families who, this is November. We're going to start having colder months. This is just a horrible time for this to happen. And we might need to all kind of step up and put our passion into action. Okay. So those of you that feel called to do that, we may be the ones who step up. All right. And that's exactly what this card is all about. Six of Pentacles. This is for those that have enough, and look, they're even trick-or-treating. And I've seen a lot of videos of people saying they're going to hand out food, as well as candy, easy meals for people, just in case there's people in need that don't want to ask for help. Just having enough left over to give a little bit. So if all of us collectively who support helping others and humanity go forward and give what little we can, just even if it seems so small, if a lot of people do it, it can make a difference. Okay, so I feel like even if the government goes through with this, which I feel like they will, at least for a while, those of us that can help are going to step up and do the best we can, and that generosity is going to pay off. Now, in the process, let's see what happens in the future. Okay, the Tower comes up. Now, the Tower normally, people get scared when this comes up because it means destruction and a toppling of a system and a collapse. But what I'm seeing here is that is true, but I don't think it's going to be true of the people that are struggling this time. I think it's going to be very reflective of the choices that have been made to hurt the vulnerable people. And I think that's going to destroy more than they bargained for, if you get my drift. So this administration may be paying for this many years to come. This will be a historical moment, seeing people be this hungry. And I think it's going to cause some kind of rift. Something is going to happen. We are split on this. You can tell, this moment in time is defining us as who we are as a country and what we stand for and which side we'll be on. And I really think you can even see here clearly in this Tower moment, okay? There's going to be a split and it will cause a ripple effect, okay? But it's not going to affect the most vulnerable this time. I really do think it's going to be a reflection on those who control. See that control here? He literally has the controls in his hand, okay? What they're trying to do with this strategy is going to backfire, all right? Because we're coming through and we're going to be supporting each other. They weren't expecting that, all right? The subconscious message, Two of Wands. So we have here this little zombie girl who is ready to go out. She's ready to go out on an adventure. She's making a choice between, what's right and what's in her heart. and she's willing to get her hands dirty. So this represents those of us that are thinking about, what can I do? There's so much you can do, okay? You can give what little you can. If you don't have the financial means to do so, you can give your time by making some phone calls. Call some of these mega churches. Ask them, are you going to be helping kids in need? Call the schools and say, is there a child I can support for the month of November to make sure they get, food, breakfast, lunch, whatever it takes. Support one kid. If everybody did that, that would be one person that's fed during this time. So think about that and where your heart sits with that. And this is a time for action.